Oscar, are you taking a piss, mate? I've been waiting for you for an hour, mate. No, he's like, this guy sleeps all day. Guys, he's not even joking, trust me. Oscar comes, yeah? A man comes out like 45 minutes late. Listen, everyone needs an Oscar in their life, that's all I'm saying. What are you saying, Oscar?
All good.
New car day, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you saying? You reckon you're gonna handle this one now?
Of course.
It's not the X5, bro.
Nothing
Yeah?
compared to the E36.
It's gonna be nothing like this one. Bad boy selector. So as you can see, it's raining, but that's not stopping us from collecting the new beast. Can't wait, man. I think you're not gonna like this one. Got some big plans. Jeez. Man like Oscar with the driving skills, yeah? Oscar! So who's getting smoked?
Not me.
Not you. Come on. Who's getting smoked, bruh?
I don't know. Everyone.
Off to Essex. A couple of things we're just gonna obviously get to the car, check the miles, make sure that it's not in too bad condition. Looks pretty mint. It is used, we're not going to a dealership. Got ambulance behind us. Gotta say, it's probably one of the most stupidest things to go look at a car in the rain. Plan is to go look up close and find some little niggles, but yeah, I think that's gonna be kind of impossible now. Only Ricky. It's your fault, Oscar. Blame Oscar. I'm just so hungry for this car. I'm like, it shows storms, it shows the worst weather ever, but nah. Oscar was like, you sure you wanna go? I'm like, we're going, bro. We're getting the car Thursday. It's happening, it's going down. Fuck yeah, now. For anyone hating, thinking Oscar's fresher than me, it's only because Oscar can't grow no hair. Man like Oscar was like, Ricky, we can't film today. It's gonna be storming. It's raining, Ricky. Look. I was like, nah, bro. You're trying to stop the hustle. We're coming. Yo, sorry guys, I had to cut the video there. You know what? I'm on the way now, yeah? And I'm thinking, how's man not even got a fresh trim for the fresh whip? Obviously, I had to go home, get a trim, put on the grey tracksuit because the car is actually grey. No, I'm joking. I got there, probably stuck for about 4 or 5 hours trying to purchase the car, trying to transfer the money to the account. There's a couple of issues with, I don't know. But anyway, I've decided to bring the car back and I'll sort of reveal it more closer to me. So listen, let me tell you, this car is levels. I'm very excited to announce it to you. Thinking back, if it wasn't for this car, I would not have even started Living Life Fast. This is the car that genuinely inspired me to start this channel. The main reason why I've purchased this car is because we are about to go to town on it, yeah? This platform is a proven platform, a platform that can take a serious amount of power. Listen, the M4 is levels, yeah? 700 horsepower. Haters will obviously say it was 600 horsepower, but it was very fast. 5.36, 100 to 200 kilometer times. I'm gonna go into a bit more detail about these draggy times because it is a very important number, I feel, with high performance cars, especially when it comes to tuning. And as you would have seen in the title, yes, it is true. We are gonna be putting a minimum of 15 to 1600 horsepower through this car. I can't even believe what I'm saying, but we are really gonna be living life fast. You know what? I want it to be scary fast. I want a roller coaster outside my door. I want to open the door and it's just a roller coaster. We may have to nickname this car like Alton Towers, or I don't know, what should we call it? Nemesis or maybe Oblivion? Yeah, we definitely got to nickname this something because this car is gonna be extremely fast. Probably the fastest car I'll ever own. And I'm very excited to announce my new car. And it is a Nissan GTR. Come on, we are back in the game. Yes, This is a car that I once owned. I nearly slipped up in the intro, but guys, I've already owned one of these cars. I had it on a 59 plate. I owned it about 5 or 6 years ago, so I was around 26. And it's a car that I didn't get bored of it. It was just at the time, it was very expensive to maintain. I remember getting like a £6,000 bill and thinking, you know what, I'm not about this life right now. So I actually sold it, got the F80 M3. But honestly, it was grey, just like this. This is a 2014 model. And as I say, I've chosen this car to be the base of what we're going to be building a hypercar Slayer with. So guys, take a good look at this car, because this is the last time you're going to see it in this state. I've already got the company ready to actually start working on it. You'll be meeting them next week. But yeah, I've gone ahead and bought a 2014 Nissan GTR, and it was very, very close. As I said, I nearly bought the R33 Skyline, but originally it was going to be a Porsche Turbo, or it's going to be an RS3. For the money that it costs, for the performance, don't get me wrong, this is going to be an expensive build. But you know what, you only live once, and this is Living Life Fast, and I want to be the fastest. So just to let you know, the company that's going to be working on this, they're called JM Imports. They are located near Newcastle. For me, it's a 5-hour drive there, 5-hour drive back, so it's pretty far, but well worth it for the car that is about to be built. I'm lost for words. I can't believe what is about to go down in this channel. So just a bit of info about JM Imports. They genuinely build the UK's fastest cars, yeah? The GTRs are the fastest cars in the UK. So the owner of JM Imports, his name is Jurgen. You're gonna obviously meet him. They've got social media like YouTube channel, they've got Instagram following, and even his car itself runs 2,000 horsepower. Are you listening to this? 2,000 horsepower, like, and he's telling me we can actually go out in that car when we go down there. So I'm actually booked to go down there next Friday, because I want him to check the car out, make sure it's all mint. This is a stock car, by the way, 542 horsepower. And yeah, I'm going to be documenting everything. We're going to be doing a full draggy series where we're going to check what the times are in stock form. Every single mod that we do in this car will be documented. There will be an official series. So as I say, I will explain a little bit more about the 100 to 200 game. I know that I'm into my driving. I love drivers cars, and there will be a driver's car, of course, to come on the channel. But this car is it's for the brand, you know. I think this is the perfect move for the money. I don't think you can get this level of performance. So as I mentioned, 542 horsepower. This was actually introduced in 2007 in Japan. It reached the rest of Europe in 2009. Reason being, there wasn't no high performance centers anywhere in Europe that could work on these cars. So this ended up coming out in 2009. Had about 479 horsepower, around the 470, 480 horsepower. And obviously in 2020, the latest version has around 570, 580. Nismo is closer to 600. So it's a genuine Japanese supercar. They nickname it Godzilla. You will know about it. I've filmed a shitload of these on the channel, and I am really, really excited to be back in it. It's absolutely mint, 29,000 miles on the clock. It's got a forward drive system, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat. I think they do quarter mile in about 11 seconds out of the box. It's an extremely fast car. I've already done launch control, and it really does turn your stomach. So I can't even imagine what it's going to be like to go from 542 horsepower to 15, or it could even be more than 15, 16, depending on how it goes. We could maybe go 17, 18, but we're definitely looking at a minimum of 1,500 horsepower. And that would, of course, be running like ethanol. Even the pump map, I'm being told by Jurgen that we're going to be running 1,200 horsepower. You will see the JM Imports car that I filmed already. It was running about 1,050 horsepower. And let me tell you, from the passenger seat, I've never felt anything like it. So you can imagine my car on pump fuel, just V-power, this car's me running 1,200 horsepower. We're gonna have the latest of everything. Fully built engine, fully built gearbox, turbos, Cyvex, the lot. I don't even know the full details yet, but as you can imagine, it's gonna be a super custom job, and we're gonna document it from start to end. You know, I know there's a lot of 2,000, 3,000 horsepower GTRs in America, but this is gonna be documented in detail. And I personally don't think I'll ever sell this car. I don't think there's anything. Of course, there'll be more cars that will arrive, but for performance, I can't see what I'm gonna exchange for this Nissan GTR. As I mentioned, you got the Porsche turbos, you can get the ES 1200 kits, which are very, very fast cars, but this is, yeah, I'm not even gonna tell you the times, because this is, you know what, the reason I have kind of bought this car is, I get a lot of messages, I get a lot of people calling me out and be like, oh, you get smoked, your M4's not quick. This car, I don't even want there to be anything up for debate. Even the other day, I had somebody pull me over and he's like, mate, I'll smoke you. Like, it sounds so childish, yeah, but trust me, this racing thing's serious. Listen, trust me, these guys out here on Instagram spending crazy money in the cars, they ain't playing games. It's real street beef. Like, this car world's mad, I'm telling you. But I'm saying to this guy, I'm like, look, we've got the same power, but on 400 kg less, we're both rear wheel drive. You're not gonna beat me, it's impossible, yeah? It's not impossible, but I'm trying to explain to him. So this car now, running 1,600 horsepower, I just know when someone messages me, it's going to be a complete joke. Unless it's another GTR running similar power or another car with a similar power to weight, there's no way that you're going to take this. So that is the idea of building this absolute monster. And we had to choose a Nissan GTR. Finished in grey, you get a 6-speed dual clutch transmission. And it's absolutely mint, honestly, guys. It is such a clean example. Jurgen from JM Imports, he specifically said try to get a low miler. I nearly found one, a little bit cheaper with 50k and a little bit newer as well, but it was the 29,000 miles I was more interested in. But yeah, it's absolutely clean. It's had some work done, it's had clutches replaced and had a few bits changed in it, but completely stock. You may not be able to tell, but it's actually had, I think, 15mm spacers. It's got the facelifted Thunderbolt headlights, which is exactly what I wanted. It's got the daytime running lights, and it's already got like the splitter and side skirts. But yeah, as you can imagine, I'm gonna go to town in this car. I've already got all the mods listed in my head, what I wanted to do, and I'm gonna be documenting this in super detail. I'm so excited. And as you know, this is only the start, you know. I feel really good right now. There's no finance in this car. Nobody's gonna be able to ring me and say, yo, we're taking your car. And I think it was a very sensible decision, you know. If I went with a Porsche GT3 or even a Porsche Turbo, I could have probably bought the Porsche Turbo for about 65, but I would have had nothing left to really do any mods on it. So buying this car, as I say, it was up for 44 grand. I don't know if I already mentioned, but I actually got it for 41.5 grand. And funny enough, my other GTR I purchased for 44 grand. That was a 59 plate, so that was like 6 years ago, so it just goes to show you. Hand-built engine, only one of 4, what do they call them, Takumi craftsmen. Can build these engines. Obviously the predecessor is the RB26, which you find in the R34 Skyline GTR. A lot of people do get a little confused and call this a Skyline, but the Skyline has been completely removed from this car. This is called an R35 GTR. The Skyline's been kept for Nissan's luxury brand. Like you see, recently I filmed that Nissan 350 GT, but it's still got the nickname Godzilla. It's an absolute beast. I don't think it has the you know, like the 2015. I think they've got like a more like a laser circle. It's still like an LED sort of beam, but I think it's a little thinner with the 2015s. But as I say, guys, really nice condition. You know, new wheels, new brakes, new suspension, new seats, new everything is going in this car. And as I mentioned, we will document everything in a bit of detail. So yeah, we are back in the game. That's all I'm saying, we're back in the game. Videos are about to start flowing. Excited, man, I'm so excited. And this car is awesome to drive, man. I've been out in over 350 different cars on this channel. So now getting back into this GTR, it's not how I remember it being. So my GTR, I just remember it being bigger, lazier, a little bit more clumsy. Obviously it was the introduction model, but this car, it feels so light on its feet. I remember driving Josh Webster's GTR, feels exactly the same. So I'm not sure on the weight of these wheels. It's got Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, if I'm correct, 285/35. Yeah, 20-inch wheels. I suppose they're gonna be lightweight. You've got these big calipers. Must be 6-pot calipers. Definitely need to go 8s. We've got J-hook discs. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's subscribed. If you are watching this channel for the first time, you need to subscribe right now, especially if you like really fast cars. I think I am going to actually own the fastest car on the channel. Like, I'm gassed. Like, yeah, and we are ready to go in this, by the way. This isn't going to be some like next year thing. JM Imports, I'm up there next Friday. I'm going to introduce you to Jurgen and probably the team. I'm going to show you that they work on, literally, as I say, the UK's fastest cars. They've got some of the most insane builds. They've got like 70 or 80 cars that they're working on at a time. They're located up Newcastle. It's going to be a big trip, but more than worth it. I'll do that trip 10 times. I obviously drove to Belgium last year, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, definitely check out JM Imports YouTube channel. Check out their social media. Drop them a follow. We need to get these guys to like 20k ASAP, because let me tell you, the build that's incoming, the content, I've got to get screamers installed in this as well. When you see some of these GTRs on the internet, right? Even running 1600 horsepower, some of them don't sound that fast. When you have the screamer, I need as much drama as possible with this car, so we have to get screamers installed in this. I want loads of sound and noise, decats, flame, bangs, everything is what I want in this car. And a lot of people that I have spoken to that I'm doing this, they're like, oh man, are you sure, you know, these cars, they break, and is this Oscar behind? I don't even know. There's a proven method. As long as you set out with a goal and you get the right parts, I should be good. As I say, these drive shafts will take 1200 horsepower. Only if we start drag racing, putting drag radials on, will we start to snap, bend, break drive shafts, yeah? So up until we start drag racing, that's when we may have to start worrying. But we're gonna have a bulletproof engine, a bulletproof gearbox, big turbo, Cyvex ECU. I don't even know what other stuff they're gonna do for fueling and stuff, but as I say, 1200 and pump, and we're going for a minimum 15 or 1600 horsepower. So guys, I'm gonna end the video there.
Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Do not miss out on the epic content coming to this channel. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.